For my Thinglink, I chose to do a social studies lesson about the branches of government, and I geared it towards about a 4th grade level. And so the picture I have, as you can see if I scroll, is an actual tree branch, which I thought was really cute, and each branch is a different part of the government. I have a variety of resources. I have some infographics, a couple of different blogs, some videos, and then a game that students can use to test their knowledge once they've learned. And I know that there's going to be all different types of learners in my classroom when I start teaching. So the way that I have this Thinglink set up, it kind of accommodates all of my visual learners, my auditory learners, and then my learners who memorize information best by quizzing themselves. So we'll start over here with the picture I have for the legislative branch. And so I found this cute little infographic that starts with the Senate and the House of Representatives, and it walks kids through all the different functions of the legislative branch. And then right here I have a blog by the Ducksters website about the executive branch that kids can read. And then right here, if they want to, they can click on these different links to explore other parts of the government and other functions of the government. So that's kind of like an extension activity that they can do if they're really interested in this topic. And then right here, I have another infographic. This one's about the judicial branch. And then the buttons that I have in yellow are the resources that are not specific to one branch. They're just kind of about all of them. So the first one is a cute little Schoolhouse Rock video that explains all 3 branches of the government and how they work together. This is another video. This one is a brain pop. It's pretty much the same thing, except it goes into a lot more detail than the Schoolhouse Rock video. The main reason I chose the Schoolhouse Rock was because it's just cute and it's catchy, so students can kind of remember the basic facts easier, but this one is a lot more detailed. Here we have a blog by the U.S. government. I thought it would be cool for students to see some information that comes directly from the government about the government. And it also has a comprehensive infographic that's just really basic. This would be easy to remember when it came time for a test or a quiz. And then it has some written information for my kids who prefer to read instead of look at a picture to learn. And then it has another very detailed infographic right here. So I thought that was a really neat resource. And then this one is my favorite. It's a game that students can use to test their knowledge. So let's see if it'll work. So right here just gives a quick reminder of what each branch does, and here it allows you to drag different functions of the branches of government to the correct branch, which is really cool. So this is this Thinglink is a resource that I can use to support my students in obtaining all the different content area, or all the information in this specific content. As I mentioned earlier, it has some infographics, some blogs, some videos, and a game, which kind of accommodates all of my different types of learners, which goes back to the universal design for learning that we learned about during the IHAT modules. Just making sure that there are resources available for all different types of learners and that it gives the same information. So I do have some of the buttons, these three right here, that are very specific to the type of branch that we're talking about, but the four in the middle have information about all of them. So let's say one of the kids needs to learn about the executive branch. Well, this kid might not like to read, so they might not get very much information from this resource, but in both of these videos right here, it gives the same information just in a different way, which I thought was really cool. So I really enjoyed this project, and I think it's going to be really helpful for me in the future.